Okay.
And what are you pulling out right there? That's the...
This is the controller for the solar panels.
Okay. Which basically regulates how much juice is being...
Correct. And I'll show you before the sun goes down.
Driven into the battery.
Can you do me a favor? Can you open one of the panels?
Yes, we have this one ready.
All right. Take it completely out.
Now, where can you get one of these?
Harbor Freight.
Harbor Freight.
Yeah. You got to remember, always look at that. Positive.
Always make sure your red is the positive, and it's going on the plus. And make sure your black's the negative, going on the minus sign.
Yeah. If you mess it up,
pretty elementary. Sounds like a kid could do this, though, as long as he's good at models.
Exactly. It's got a fuse in there just in case.
Right.
You know, so it's not that bad. I got a knife right here if you need it. I got it.
But when it says 45 watt solar kit, what does that translate to? What does that mean?
What do you mean?
Right here on the thing it says.
Yeah, you can. That's 45 watts. That means you can, power, like charge your computers, your laptops, and stuff like that without the battery during the.
Oh, without the battery.
Yeah.
Wow, that's impressive.
But if you want to work during the night,
right.
You need a battery. And you can use any kind of battery, a small battery, a little motorcycle battery.
So what's the lifespan on this from a full charge standpoint?
Yeah.
Well, I got it to at over there at Occupy LA. I got it to do 2 days without a charge.
Wow.
And working with people in there. You never saw my tent, huh?
You know what? I probably passed by it, and I probably just kept passing by it. I probably thought you were like media or something. I don't know.
A lot of people passed me by it, and I basically I had to grab it by the back of the neck, and I'm like slamming their head on there.
There's so many people at Occupy LA. That was the only reason why I didn't stop.
Yeah,
not because it wasn't interesting, but because
actually most of girls use this just to look at themselves in the mirror.
By the time they came over to you.
Yeah. They're like, oh, hey, that's a mirror. I'm like, yeah, pretty nice, huh? And all you had to do is piggyback these together.
Right.
Like both of them, all three the connections.
It's very blatant. I mean, it says solar panel and it says battery, so you know exactly how to not confuse the two.
Extend this a little bit.
Just slightly.
Just slightly.
Sure.
Because the connection, just make sure you don't mess up the...
Split the wires.
Yeah.
Now, what's your history with working with phone lines and cable lines? You have
I still got all my tools. I got my climbing belt and everything.
Wow.
Yeah. If you look at the telephone lines and stuff like that, there was power there before. I climbed up every single pole. I had cable here for years and nobody knew it.
And you did this also in Vernon?
Yes.
Right next to the South Central Farm.
Yes. Okay. Right now, you should see 12.5 volts, right?
Yes.
So now, if you hold this up, someone down. Watch this. You're gonna see that switching a little bit. Probably not. You probably don't. It's not enough light.
Maybe just right there.
Yeah. Right now, that means the battery's fully charged, and you'll see dropping and stuff like that. Okay. And it should read 12.5 volts all the time.
All the time.
Okay. And it's got this this switch right here. You can leave it off, so you know that it's always on. You got your USB, and this is the light right here. Let me get one of those light bulbs.
Sure.
So, I think I already had one open. Did I? Yep.
There he is.
This is one of the light bulbs. This is so simple.
It's ingenious, is what it is.
Oh, yeah.
This
you
completely off the grid.
Completely off the grid.
Completely off the grid.
Completely off the grid. Right now, we should be producing light because it's working off the battery. If I did this correctly. This is not working. Oh, I know why. No light, no switch. So right now, I have lights, and then there's two. Remember my tent? It had two lights. So I'm working off this battery right here. As soon as I go like this, it goes off.
Right.
And then this will tell you if the battery is low voltage. It has no power. Okay. As soon as you connect it like that,
Shows you the
you're set.
connections made when
You
the
got a
light goes off.
USB 3 volt, 6 volt, and 9 volt, and 12 volt, and socket for cigarette lighter or the stuff that I'm working on, like the cooking stuff that you can just plug in here.
So you can.
and cook.
Awesome. I'm listening. Yeah, I'm sorry to cut you off.
No problem.
So you're actually charging the system as well with the car battery without sunlight.
Right now, no, the system's not charging right now because there's no light.
It's being used.
Yeah, we're using the
The
battery
system's
right
being
now.
used.
So
The juice is
this is
being
ready to
used.
go right now.
Okay.
So as soon as you get this, you plug it in, you should have power.
Right.
So during the morning, you put your panels out.
Right.
And then you'll
Juice it
see
up.
this drop to 11 or 10 volts.
Okay.
Then you see going up to 12.5 volts. You should be able to use it again for the next night.
Wow.
So you use the solar panels, the
Yep.
power during the day.
It'll tell you.
And then at night you use the batteries.
It makes so much sense. It's so simple, and then it'll tell you exactly it's fully charged once it gets to 12.5.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find a drill. Hold on.
That's
Let me see
awesome.
If Enrique's got a drill.
It's amazing.
It's incredible.
I mean, it's so simple, but it's
So fantastic.
it's fantastically effective.
All right, so it is just pretty much adding this, and this part was the converter.
Well, that means
2000
you can
watts.
use both now.
Like
You
the
can
negative
use
and
you can use
positive.
this one and this one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's both being
Yeah, I'm
sucking
utilizing
the
both.
the battery. Wow, brilliant. I mean, check it out. You can build a house.
Just walk, take your power with you.
You can
My
build a
hands are sensitive.
house.
I don't do this anymore, so my hands are really sensitive.
You can.
But this is how I used to have my van.
Right.
I was self-sustained.
That's impressive. I mean, TV, blow dryer, anything.
This right here, it takes a lot of power. To
Right.
run. And you'll see, like on this, you'll see it dropping,
Right.
and it goes
And then
back
it goes
up.
back up.
Uh-huh.
So it's always
But-
exchanging.
Exactly. So when you have more light, basically it'll be working off the solar panels.
So you'll always see it stay at 12.5 more steadily.
Exactly. So during the night, you don't want to use the drills anyway because
Obviously, yeah.
exactly.
You need light at the same time. So.
Exactly. And so during the day, you'll be using the solar panels.
Wow.
See how easy it is?
It's amazing. It's shockingly easy. It's mind-bogglingly easily. It's just it makes you feel like an imbecile. The fact that we haven't had
we
it.
didn't know this before.
We haven't
Get
just.
my computer. I'm going to show you this other thing that I'm working on. Be right back.
Okay.
Wow. Thanks,
My tethering here.
Alex, the Soul Man. Day 37.